Young individuals who have the ambition to become wealthy might benefit from Warren Buffett's advice for beginners. In 1960, at the age of 30, Warren Buffett became the youngest person in the world to become a billionaire, and he has consistently ranked among the top 10% of the world's richest individuals ever since. Over the course of his career, Warren Buffett has provided several pieces of guidance to younger generations on how to achieve success and amass wealth. We will walk you through the 10 of Warren Buffett's most motivational quotes and share them with you. Because we all have our own unique points of view, you should choose the piece of guidance that resonates with you the most. Hello everyone, and welcome to Wealthy Wisdom. In this video, we're going to talk about Warren Buffett's advice for beginners. If you're new to this channel, do like and subscribe to the channel. First advice, you don't have to be smarter than the rest. You have to be more disciplined than the rest. Forget all what you've learned about competence and intelligence. Like table salt, the world is full of abilities. People with IQs of 200 are often impoverished. To succeed, you must have discipline, practice, commitment, and determination. Second advice, you won't keep control of your time until you can say no. You can't let other people set your agenda in life. Examine your surroundings. Have you noticed anything interesting? There are a lot of things that might divert your attention. Examples include various forms of social media, televisions, films, and live events. All of this is fascinating information, but it does not really add much to our self-awareness or understanding of who we are. If we are able to avoid being distracted as much as possible, we will have more time to devote to achieving our goal in areas that are really important to us. Third advice, it's better to hang out with people better than you. Pick out associates whose behavior is better than yours and you'll drift in that direction. Young people associate more than any age group, and this is something they do more than anybody else. Regrettably, the majority of people are oblivious of their social circles. You must fulfill a critical task. After stopping this video, list the top 5 people you spend most of your time with. Close your eyes and imagine where these people will be in 5 years. It's not that complicated. You and your colleagues can't be ambitious or enthusiastic and please everyone else. If the people you hang out with don't have more experience or knowledge than you have, you won't develop as a person. What exactly is it that you ought to do? Get rid of the individuals in your life that bring you down and aren't a source of inspiration, because the people you hang out with will have a direct influence on who you are. It is important to choose your friends wisely. Fourth advice, no matter how great the talent or efforts, some things just take time. You can't produce a baby in 1 month by getting 9 women pregnant. What do you believe is the primary source of poverty and failure among the majority of people throughout the world? Building wealth and success, on the other hand, takes time, unwavering commitment, and incredible perseverance. You won't be able to walk the arduous truth that leads to success if you don't have the patience to endure through the difficult moments. With the passage of time, great things emerge. You can't get 9 women pregnant right away and have a baby next month. Fifth advice, I will tell you how to become rich. Close the doors, be fearful when others are greedy, be greedy when others are fearful. Be different is one piece of advice for young people that you should take very seriously. Take the other path. Find out what everyone else is doing and do the exact opposite. So what is the significance of this? Because the vast majority of people do not think. It is critical to act in opposition to what everyone else is doing. Because most people fail to use their intellect, they often rely their decisions on social pressure, which leads to bad judgments. For example, the vast majority of people only buy stocks when the market is soaring. Unfortunately, this is a season for clever sellers. Normal folks will fail. Avoid being ordinary. Find out what everyone else is doing and then do the exact opposite. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Let's continue to tackle Warren Buffett's advice for beginners. The sixth advice, risks come from not knowing what you're doing. For example, more than 90% of individuals who desire to start their own business never find the time to study or read even 10 business books, much alone 100. But we all believe that conducting business and investing is risky. Why not could ask, being uneducated exposes you to serious risk. The more you know about your business, the less risky it becomes. To reduce risk, look for knowledge. Seventh advice, the chains of habit are too light to be felt until they are too heavy to be broken. Have you ever observed a drug addict who seemed hopeless and desired that someone or anything might help him overcome his addiction? The best thing you can do for it is to eliminate hazardous activities from your life. Playing with them is like playing with fire, since your bad habits eventually turn you into their slaves. Eighth advice, enjoy your work and work for whom you admire. According to a Gallup poll, 85% of people globally dislike their jobs. Because you'll be working or preparing to work for more than half of your adult life, you should make every attempt to follow your interests. If you are willing to pay the price and face the necessary pains, you might create the kind of career or business that you might want for yourself, although it might not be easy. The ninth advice is that you can't buy what is popular and do well. This is similar to the first point we stated. You see, once anything becomes renowned, the game is over. A possible business endeavor or business investment, when you learn about it in the news, it's too late to call it an opportunity. Keep away from the noise. The truth is kept hidden. So how can you get access to untapped opportunities that no one else sees? Read novels that no one else is reading. When others are seeking entertainment, you should be looking for knowledge. If you know what others don't, you'll discover opportunities far sooner. Last and final advice by Warren Buffett's advice for beginners. Never invest in a business you cannot understand. Don't attempt to accomplish it all. Make yourself an expert. Choose one or a few areas that interest you. Commit yourself to studying all you can about this topic and reject any other activities that you don't completely understand. Never invest in a business you can't spend the time researching it because everyone else is. If you don't have the time to investigate cryptocurrencies, don't invest in them simply because everyone else is. Don't invest in stock market if you can't find the time to read 10 good books on stocks. Don't invest in real estate if you can't take the time to read at least 5 outstanding real estate books. Send your money just to locations where you have experience. If you want to be affluent, do the opposite of everyone else is doing. Say no to time-wasting hobbies, avoid vices, select your associates carefully, be disciplined and patient, since great ambitions take time to achieve. We've reached another end of another video, and thank you for watching. I hope you have learned the Warren Buffett's advice for beginners. If you like this video, do give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below. Thank you and goodbye!